Music education is critical in the development of our youth. Unfortunately, with budget cuts, schools have been forced to reduce and even eliminate their music programs. Knowing how important music education was to me and in my development, I decided to make a difference. I wanted to create a program that would expose students to the world of music so that they could create their own musical paths. A program that any school could have and teach no matter where they were located or their funding. Our program would be completely free to all schools. Where to start? I knew I couldn't do it alone.
Amy asked me over to have coffee with her once a week to discuss an idea. It was early on enough that I remember discussing what to name it. As the idea took shape, we also discussed a filmmaker who could help make the video component a reality.
When Amy came to me with the idea of Music Workshop and we were talking over coffee about how it would look and how it would sound and all the different elements that would be in play, the more she talked about it, the more excited I got, and I couldn't wait to get started.
We decided to create jazz as our first course offering. Here's a little taste.
Hello everyone! This is your introduction to jazz.
No, it don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is swing.
You know, jazz is a completely American music, born in New Orleans during the early 1900s. It was created by blending musical elements and styles from many different cultures and putting them into one new style of music called jazz.
When we were creating jazz, we needed to find a few schools to take on our program without ever seeing it. That made things a little interesting.
I was the principal at Raleigh Hill School, and Amy approached me with the concept of Music Workshop and understanding the importance of music education and being a fan of it. And at that time, understanding the state of funding for music education, I thought this was a no-brainer, and I was happy to say yes.
Thanks to Mr. Pep and 9 other principals, we had 10 schools that year. In 2014, our schools doubled, which was awesome. But we had a little bit of a problem because our program was on DVD and handouts and we were driving all over the city to get it to our schools. We knew that this wasn't a scalable option, and that's when I ran into my friend, Jason.
So I was out grocery shopping and I ran into Amy Richter, who I've known since middle school. She told me all about what she was doing with Music Workshop, and of course, being a musician myself and being heavily involved in the local music scene here in Portland, I thought this would be a great opportunity to introduce her to a lot of the players in the scene. And the first person I thought of was Kevin Rankin, rock star and web developer.
When I first heard about Music Workshop, I couldn't wait to get involved. We got to work right away on building a simple website and developed it into a platform that could be accessed by teachers all over the world.
What an amazing first 2 years we had. We created 5 new courses and we were educating over 10,000 students. But things were about to get much bigger thanks to our new online platform.
By that time, Amy had transitioned me from sounding board to program facilitator. She is a crazy mix of persistent and persuasive. Our online platform made our program available to schools anywhere, so I could recruit everywhere. In 2015, our school count went from 20 to 90. Along with recruiting schools, I was also interacting with the teachers and getting their feedback on how to improve the program. One of the things we kept hearing over and over was that the kids needed to get their wiggles out, so we added a movement exercise that we called the Musical Movement Minute.
Okay everyone, time for a musical movement minute. So everybody stand up.
Hi there. Today we're going to be learning a song using the call and response method. I will be the caller and you will be the responders along with my good friends. Let's get started. What can make a hippopotamus smile? What can make a hippopotamus smile? What can make him run for more than a mile? What can make him run for more than a mile? It's not a party with paper hats. It's not a party with paper hats.
All Music Workshop courses are introduced by our maestro. We were gifted our original maestro, but he didn't have any eyes. So in 2016, we were awarded a grant from Leica to create a new maestro, one with eyes. In addition, we created a new character, Maestro Girl. She's the perfect character to present our fun facts to the students. And even better, she's voiced by one of our very own Music Workshop students, Melanie.
When Music Workshop asked me to be Maestro Girl, I couldn't believe it. I've been learning from Music Workshop for years, so now it's so cool to be a part of it and be able to help inspire students all over the world through music.
Hey everyone! Time for a fun fact. Did you know there's a woodwind instrument that you play with your nose? Well, there is, and it's called... Well, it's called a nose flute.
Exciting times are happening. In those 2 years, we created 8 additional courses, and we're educating over 350,000 students in 625 schools in 48 states and 13 countries. Since we last saw you, we created a whole new series, our Culture series. First up, Native American traditional music. It's beautiful. Take a look.
That's right, Maestro. Native American traditional music is full of big sounds, simple and often handmade instruments, and amazing musicians. Native American people are the indigenous peoples of the United States. When we use the word indigenous, we mean that they were the first people to live in a particular place. So Native American traditional music was the first music heard or played in the United States and all of North America. Music is a very important part of Native American lives, from birth through old age. Native American traditional music is used in ceremonies, storytelling, and even healing.
In the last year, we have had incredible growth. We are educating over 700,000 students in over 1,500 schools in all 50 states and 24 countries. I mean, what?
At Music Workshop, we dream big and we work hard. And with your support, we will dream even bigger and work harder to bring over 1 million students music education this coming year.
Thank you so much for all you've done to support Music Workshop. With your help, students like me are educated, inspired, and motivated to choose their musical path. Please donate to Music Workshop, and remember,
music is for everyone.